Kind of seems like it's pretty rough working in video game marketing lately. Whether you're some poor soul over at Activision Blizzard attempting to salvage the company's reputation after rampant sexual misconduct allegations and settlements by dropping one of their biggest content creators and subsequently all of his friends for a generally innocuous tweet, or you could be the absolute moron that okayed the release of the recent Hell Let Loose trailer. I don't know which one I'd rather be, but either way, they'll probably be tasting the sweet nipple of unemployment here soon. Anyway, I got a couple of friends together to check out this wonderful trailer, so enjoy. All right, Sherman, are you ready? Are you ready to feast your eyes? Being the only one here who has not seen the trailer yet. So I'm gonna pause it every now and then. So here we go.
And you were about to embark upon the great crusade.
Should we mention to Sherman that you're recording?
Yeah, I'm already recording. Yeah, just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, back to this.
For these many months, the eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept.
Okay, I'm really glad that they got Frank from accounting to come over and do the voice acting for this trailer, dude.
I don't like the filtering on his vocals. It sounds like vaguely robotic in like a very, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Dude,
have you seen the Xbox Summer Release? That lady's voice, it's 10 times worse.
It's just robotic and lacking all charisma or motivation. Like, this is supposed to be a motivating speech.
No,
these guys are about to go off to die.
I am glad that you have chosen to give your lives for me and liberty.
No, but the lady from the Xbox sounds like a chat GP.
Dude, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like this is an AI voice. Like, there's a lot of things in this trailer that I think are AI generated, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's see.
Nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all besiege the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Dude,
Jarvis, render me a trailer for a generic World War II action game.
I've heard better prayers from like 5-year-olds at fucking Sunday school, dude.
Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub, everybody out of my plane.
Oh my, that was pathetic, dude. I can't get over the voice acting. It sounds so, it just doesn't have any feeling to it, you know? Oh, dude, don't worry.
I don't have any feelings in me either, so.
Yeah, how are you feeling so far with the trailer for this game that we put so much time into?
I'm trying not to.
I mean, it's a whole lot of a trailer and not a whole lot of gameplay, so. We've seen how the British update went, so.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I'm sure jumping out of planes will be terrifically optimized. I'm sure my PC that is already struggling to run this game at a consistent frame rate because of how horribly optimized it is. I'm sure it'll do great when I jump out of a fucking airplane.
You know, like the TikTok sound where it's just like a scream off in the fucking distance. That's what your computer's gonna sound like when it takes off from your desk.
I was just gonna crash to the ground like a plane that's been hit by
They
an
call
88.
the game Hell Let Loose because it's about the hellfire that erupts from your computer when your GPU overheats playing it. At a steady and smooth 10 frames a year.
Dude, oh my god, the choppiness.
No.
Like, I feel like it's gotten worse in all these other servers. It's not just El Alamein anymore. Like, the frame rate choppiness has been disgusting lately.
The only real hell that it is when you're looking into the desert at a distance at that fucking El Alamein map. My eyeballs are like getting flashbanged consistently.
Oh god, let's see where this goes next.
But if you turn your brightness down, it's over.
Can't see shit. Oh, dude. Do you think they'll actually add airborne operations in this game?
Yeah, we also didn't jump with red parachutes.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay, so I've not
Why
been to
do we need like 10 action movie jump cuts?
I don't think I've ever seen a landing that great.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. I've never been to airborne school, but I've seen videos, and that's not how you're supposed to do it. Like, they do like that little thing where you land kind of square and you like roll to your side. You know what I'm talking about? I'll have to
Hmm.
fucking add a clip to it later to show what I'm
I
talking
mean-
about.
I'm just wondering why did we need like 10 action movie scene cuts of
Dude,
this
it's
man
like,
landing with his
it's like
parachute?
watching Liam
Like,
Neeson
just-
jump a fence.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, of all the World War II footage I've seen, most of the guys that I've seen land, like, they're either, like, running forward, falling over, being dragged across the ground, and having to, like, detach the parachute. Like, I don't think I ever saw footage where the guy just, like,
Falls
falls
backward.
backwards on his back,
very-
which is, like,
very
the
lightly
worst
on
way
his
you
ass.
could fucking fall. That's like the worst way you could fall, and totally not the way the parachute's taking you most of the time. I
Yeah,
would
like
assume.
the way that he's
Hey.
progressing forward through the air, that doesn't make any sense that he would fall
And
backward.
before
Yeah.
the fucking greasy cheesed fucking finger fat fuck comments, yeah, the
Wait,
army
wait.
fucking upgraded the parachute to where you fall faster now. So yeah, we get it.
But what about the grease on the floor that caused that man to slip backwards? Were the Germans like just loosing banana peels
Dude,
out
you-
across the French
You need
countryside?
a little sound effect for it. Like some Tom and Jerry shit for when he hits the ground. And then
a whole lot better if it was like like Medal of Honor fucking clip. You know, like with the flat guns.
yeah,
Like
dude, like
actually going
well,
up in the
the other
nighttime. And
thing-
they didn't jump early morning.
the other thing that you notice in this is that there's absolutely no fucking ambiance. There's no bass. Have you noticed that yet? Like with the music and with the explosions and stuff, there's no like aura coming off of this fucking video. There's no immersion or anything like that, which Hell Let Loose is supposed to be like a generally immersive game, right? And you just don't feel any of that from this trailer. Ugh, dude. Also, the commander, it keeps having like these long hanging shots on the commander, and then it does it with the American commander. So I'll talk more about that in a second when it shows that. I just think it's super cringe. Also, what the fuck are these movements, dude?
Also, why is there sandbags in the middle of this field that the Germans apparently didn't know they were going to jump into?
Right? Okay, watch this. These guys, they both got shot. Alright. We don't know that those guys are dead. They just got shot, but we don't know that they're dead. So the answer is to throw a grenade at where they just fucking died. So I really like that. That's a good detail. There's no, suppressing fire, or like trying to get it, get them out of there, to get a medic to check on them or anything. At least give
They
them.
were just doing the upgraded version of that one dude, that football star,
Oh jeez,
that apparently wasn't fucking blue on blued.
dude,
But it was blue on blued.
they're gonna name a library after those two guys. Oh, dude,
Hey, don't give them that much credit. It's gonna be a fucking placard on the side of the highway.
Yeah, I don't understand anything about like there's no thought process behind this trailer, behind what these soldiers are doing. They just like landed in front of each other and they're running at each other like they're gonna do some hand-to-hand fucking bayonet fighting. It looks absurd.
Yeah, you want to know why I thought of the placard comment? You know, like what's his name? He grew up like 30 minutes away from my town. That Max fucking kid
I'm
that
not
died
sure.
in like in the withdrawal of Afghanistan, like the last casualties.
Oh, one of the
it.
last ones were the Marines. Oof.
Yeah, he just got his placard like 2 months ago. I'm like, you think you could do a little bit more than that, especially like small town of fucking Ohio.
Being like the last man out of there, they could have done something for him. All right, let's watch more of this.
Keep moving! We've taken
What
a
the
German
fuck is that? Where's his gun, dude? Did you see that? He was running up there without a weapon. Let's go.
mean,
There's a
hey.
German outpost. We gotta go get it.
They were taking it straight from the Band of Brothers fucking thing. I lost my weapon in the jump.
But there's two weapons.
it-
Oh, dude. What's
I mean,
up, Austin?
So I looked away for a second and I
Oh,
looked
do you want me
back
to
and
back
saw
it
a
up?
guy with yeah, I saw a guy with like no weapons at
all right,
all. Like,
here
was he
we
just
go.
running out there like about to do fast hands? Like, was he gonna
Yes.
jazz hands his way into that enemy?
Yes. Yeah, here,
Did the man
let's-
not have a
let's-
knife or
let's
like?
back it up.
Could he not find a sufficiently good rock or like a stick?
Here,
I don't-
Let's watch it again. Here we go. So we throw a grenade at our casualties.
Keep moving!
Yeah, better go.
Hold on, can we play that clip where that voice actor? Keep
Oh, wait,
moving,
check
like
that
as a
out.
Sonic character.
Hold on. Let's
Yeah, but
take
you
a
see
second
that?
and pause.
You see this? Yeah, dude. Look at the
Gotta go
clip.
fast.
So this is the other thing with the
He
AI.
got that. He got that extendo mag.
Yeah, it extends right into your fucking sight picture, dude. But this is another thing that I
You
feel
don't
like
gotta see where we're shooting.
it feels like it's AI. This is like what a computer thinks the M1 Garand would look like, based off of minor input into ChatGPT or something. Oh, dude, God, that looks horrible. Wait, here we go.
Yeah,
What?
and meanwhile we're charging an 88 head on.
Yeah, that's a bureau. Look at
What?
it. It's still
Why-
there.
why
It's
is that
still there. Do
sticking
you see
out?
it? Yeah, it's. Dude, I'm
Wait.
telling you. Oh no, I missed it. Let's back up. Right there.
You gotta
see
you
it?
gotta charge that clip, man. You
gotta
gotta
push that in.
you gotta put those in.
But here's the
Yeah.
cool part: the bolt
You're gonna
is
lose it.
forward. Do you see that? The bolt's forward. You can see the little charging handle right there. So that's cool.
This game was a whole lot better before fucking they sold out.
Yeah, dude.
I just it confuses me that the cutscene, or I guess the trailer, is of a far worse quality than the gameplay of the actual released game to date.
Yeah, dude. It looks nothing like
Like,
the game almost. Like it
You
doesn't
could
remind me of
render
it at
that
all.
shit in engine.
Yeah.
It's like usually the trailer looks like worlds better than the released gameplay footage because it's easier to doctor a trailer and make it look really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is somehow the complete opposite. Like this is the Twilight Zone of gameplay trailers.
I mean,
Dude.
it's what happens when you throw minimal effort at things.
Oh, dude.
Like
It's
the
zero
British
effort.
update.
This trailer is zero effort, just like the British update, just like the last several months of this game, it feels like.
I can't wait to see those fucking people defending the British with their fucking
Dude, there's
neon
so
brown
many that have been in my
uniforms.
comments that have been defending him. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The Bren slaps. You're fucking higher than giraffe ass, dude. All right, let's
No,
oh, go ahead.
they're just going
I
with
would rather. Oh, go ahead, Sherman.
They're going with that fucking one-eyed gameplay, dude. Like, yeah, fucking, I can't see the right half of my screen, anyways.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
They just wanted the
wish
M1
they
Garand
would-
to look like a Bren. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's exactly it. That's what they mean in your comments when they say the Bren slaps. They actually mean that M1 Garand from the trailer.
Those dudes sit down to pee. Change my mind.
I will defend sitting down to pee because I own 3 large dogs, and sometimes they follow you into the bathroom, and you're just like, I can't be bothered to like try and kick you out of the way while trying to aim. I'm just gonna sit down. Fuck you.
Just piss on your dog, dude. Come on.
Assert dominance. I really wish these games would do the smarter thing and incorporate like maybe some alternative theater, uniforms or thing. Like they bring some like Australian jungle uniforms into this. Put them completely out of context of the theater they belong in because they look cool and they're
Oh,
stylized.
you mean like the American
what they
soldiers
are.
with the winter uniforms that they didn't fucking have?
Yeah. Yeah, like dude, just do something that makes me feel like I'm playing a game where I can tell that the enemy is not the other guy wearing like a pair of brown pants and a brown shirt. I'm just saying, like, I kind of want a little bit of contrast, especially for the people out there that probably have like color blindness issues. Like that's kind of a pretty major disability for video games. And, color blindness modes have come a long way. And I can't help but feel that colorblind gamers get double shit on by games like this, where the difference between your team and the enemy team is like the voice lines they yell when you kill them.
I mean, to be fair, like it depends on how prominent you have the blue and green dots over it. But sometimes that'll fuck you up where like there's a green dot on the other side of a bad guy and it makes it look like they're friendly, but then they shoot you in the face and it's most certainly not a friendly.
Well, depending on what color blindness someone has, like even those don't help. And I don't know. I wish that we could maybe have a little bit more accessibility. It's not a skill issue if you physically can't see. And if you are skilled enough at the game, it doesn't matter anyway. So
right. Well, shall we soldier on through this awful trailer?
I think I'm going to shoot myself in the foot so I can go home on sick call.
Oh, look! You see how he's holding that? He's got that under his shoulder. It's not in his shoulder pocket. He's like halfway hip firing, halfway shoulder firing it.
That
still
explains
stuck
why
on the
this
fact that-
trailer explains why the gun sways so much in game. None of these guys know how to hold it.
Yeah, look at that. He's holding that like shit, dude.
I'm still convinced that like if it didn't have Hell Let Loose new update trailer, I wouldn't take at least 6 guesses to guess this was Hell Let Loose.
I would have thought it was
It
like
feels
a
like
very
Enlisted or
poorly
something,
done
dude.
like
Yeah.
yeah, it feels like a very poorly done fan reboot of like an old like Medal of Honor game or like an old like Brothers in Arms game. Like
You mean like
They
that
just took
VR
the
Medal
old
of Honor game
assets.
they made?
oh god, yeah,
That's
I mean,
super bad.
pretty much, yeah. It feels like they took those old assets from like 2004, updated them through like an AI upscaler, and then said, you know, Cortana, make me a video game trailer for this.
Are you talking about World War II in
Oh,
color?
you know what though? I do like it. You can't see the clip sticking out of the top of there. I'll give them that. They improved later on. You know, they picked it up in the second half. All right, let's see what else. Okay. Like, what was the point of that little firefight? Dude, look at this fucking
He looks like he smelled something funny. He's like, what the fuck is that smell?
Damn, when was the last time you Germans took a shower?
He's over here like, nobody's asking me how I'm doing. This war smells like up dog, and everyone's like, what's up dog?
But I think this is like the commander, right? And if we let this play a little more, it's gonna show him like face off with the German commander. Yeah, here you go. Dun
mean,
dun
the
dun
thing
dun. So like,
Is
I
this
imagine.
where we get the do we get the music now from like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Dude, no, like I imagine this, right? This is like a level 16 that got into the commander spot and like a level 36, and neither one of them knows how to like do a bombing run correctly, and they just keep killing their team over and over again. But they take themselves so fucking seriously. Oh god. It's almost over, boys. We're almost there. Yeah, that's it. That's the trailer for update 15. That was a professional trailer commissioned by a company and approved by some kind of artist.
Yeah, I think the artist was also an AI. Chat GPT, you're the latest art okayer here at Team 17. You have the final say on all things that go out the door, concept wise.
The thing is, they didn't check, and I'm gonna press X it out.
Dude, it's
I feel bad if
unreal.
Cover 6 Studios is the one that made this trailer, and this is what they're known for. I kinda
isn't
wanna
it
know
like
what they are now?
I can't remember who the original studio was that produced this game, but they sold out to Team 17. And then I think
Team 17 opened Cover 6 Studios to co-develop Hell Let Loose.
yeah, so
they're
that's
a
what I
new
was getting
team.
at. Yeah, so these guys are the
Hmm.
ones that did the British update, and that's why
Hey,
some of like the movement and guns and shit feels so much different.
So do they just
like the
hire these
sway
guys
with
like
the
off
iron
the
sights.
street? Like, is this the homeless to game developer pipeline?
Yeah, dude, they got them off
I-
fentanyl just enough to be able to make the fucking game.
Like, I feel bad because these guys probably tried really hard, and I wish them all the best in the future. But maybe they should have delayed the release of this,
Or
maybe indefinitely.
maybe pursued a different career. That
So,
could also be
I
an option.
mean,
What were you gonna
so
say,
let's-
Sherman?
a couple.
let's
a
go
couple
back
2D
to the beginning of
platformers
the
would do them
plane.
well.
Let's go back to the
Transformers.
plane.
Okay.
Not
What
a
you got?
cigarette in sight.
No phones in sight. They're all
To
just living in the
embark upon the
moment.
great crusade
Hold on,
No
let me go here.
cigarettes.
Yeah, dude.
Cigarettes.
Smoke
like,
'em
that
if you got
is-
'em.
I'm
You
a little
know they were
confused by the
fucking-
lighting. Wasn't this trailer just taking place during the day?
Yeah.
I don't recall what
It
what
looks like
paradrops
sunset in there.
happened in the Second World War during the day. I'm
Ah,
actually
I don't know.
I kind of want to know because it probably happened, but all the major ones that I
Well, no,
know
like
about,
D-Day was nighttime. They dropped in.
yeah,
or
well, I mean, yeah,
early
D-Day
morning.
they dropped between like 1 a.m. and like 4 a.m. basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like a lot of guys died dropping. So I can
Yeah.
only imagine that during the day it would be way worse because
Flak
paratroopers are
panzers
literally
or flak.
it's shooting fish in a barrel until they hit the
Mhm.
ground, and even then, I mean, they still have. I mean, the forces still have to gather up and reform, and
Reconnoiter.
they're scattered. Yeah, you've basically just like scattered 100 or a couple of hundred guys, like I don't know, wherever the fuck the wind takes them.
Did you
So
know
they got to like take time to reorganize. A
the
day drop is basically just like, yeah, we may as well just ship these guys directly to a German prison camp. It's fine.
or right into the sights of MG42? But
Mm-hmm.
my grandpa always tells the story, and I've never like looked this up or anything, but he always says that the first German killed on D-Day was by some American that hit him in the face with a brick because he heard him come down from the paradrop.
It's a good story, but it's actually not true. The first guy that died died to, I believe, a British paratrooper who shot him with a .45 pistol. He was either British or American.
That's
I
still
don't remember
basically
exactly.
getting hit by a brick.
Yeah. Yep. The first casualty on the German side was a guy that was shot by a .45 pistol, which is pretty cool. So
That's still pretty gangster. Just talking about actual World War II is infinitely cooler than this trailer or anything involved in it.
It's like some sci-fi parody kind of thing.
Let's watch this drop again. I love it. Here we go.
In the bright red parachute that says "fuck me."
Yeah, dude. Shoot me, please. Look, he's just
I think they should have just like painted him with a big old target on his chest.
Yeah, dude. Like landing right in front of the German position, and none of the Germans are shooting at them.
Meanwhile, Hans doesn't look any bit of fucking worried.
Yeah. God, it's so. Look at the Germans just charging them in the open, dude. What the fuck is that?
They might be
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go on
confused
a
with
limb
the
here.
Japanese and Germany, so
I'm gonna go on a
Unreal.
limb here. I can't obviously do enough research in the scope of the time it takes to film this to
Mhm.
confirm it for sure. I'm gonna go on a limb here based on just like pure
This is shooting
basic
from
logic.
the hip, so go for it.
Yeah, pure basic logical assumption and a brief Google search that no paradrops happen during the day. Just purely based on the fact that's a stupid idea.
Well, especially like if you're
I-
actively trying to jump them into combat.
And especially considering the parachute technology at the time. I mean, one of the big lessons that we learned during the Second World War is that, like, the majority of like people that broke their ankles and legs and stuff during the drop on D-Day were older officers, like disproportionate to the amount of enlisted men because they were older and the bones in their
Joints were
legs aren't as
fucked.
elastic. Yeah. Well, so because they're older, their bones are less elastic, so they were
Right.
more prone to breaking their bones. And so I'm going to assume that besides that, we probably didn't drop anybody during the day, just because I don't think there's probably a use for paradropping guys during the day. Why? Why would you do that? I don't.
It's not very
I
tactical,
just don't
Sam.
see a reason. Yeah,
I feel like, I mean, it's
there's more efficient
possible
ways to get
depending
stuff to a
on
place.
yeah, depending on like where you're dropping in. Like if you're dropping pretty
Mm.
far away from the lines, there's probably no reason not to. But definitely like
Yeah.
the D-Day invasion, for example, like it was obvious they would jump in there at night or early
Yeah.
morning. But
I just don't think you would have a mass deployment on a scale that a daytime operation would make much sense.
right,
hey, D-Day happened during the day, so
yeah, it's because a lot of people
Factually,
a lot more
factually
people
wrong,
would've drowned.
Sherman. It
Well, it
it
happened,
happened
at the dawn,
mostly at night.
basically.
Yeah, and then the boats rolled up at dawn, so that's kind of the day. But a lot of the operation obviously started at night. So
Had to get that element of surprise while they were sleepy.
yes, sir.
yeah, but even then, I mean, they didn't paradrop everybody. They still landed almost the bulk of it via landing craft and then subsequent troop transports after that, once they had established floating harbors and captured
Yeah.
actual harbors, things like that, or flown them in once they captured airfields.
Right.
So I just figure that by the time you get to that point, you're not going to paradrop guys because that's a needless, effort to go through when you could just land the fucking plane on an airstrip.
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be a really gimmicky sort of gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
For if they do actually even add it in, which I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of
You're
cool.
gonna get a lot of
but-
guys getting shot out of the air, which, while realistic, doesn't help with the multiple second respawn timer.
Yeah, I can't
That's gonna
wait
have to
to
be
fall
balanced
for
very
30
carefully.
seconds to then get shot by an MG42 out of the air to then
Yeah.
wait 30 seconds to then fall another 30 seconds, just over and over
Yeah.
again.
Like you would have to either eliminate the spawn timer during and shortly after the paradrop, which gives you like maybe some grace period there, or you're gonna have to like make people invincible during that drop to not make that the most annoying shitty mechanic. I guarantee you that people will not play any maps with that mechanic, sans like the gimmick of doing it once, going, wow, this isn't fun, and then never doing it again.
Man, I really loved hearing my helmet ping off from an MG42 every drop. That was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, or they're gonna do it like what was it? Was it in the first Call of Duty Warzone where the plane was like the loudest fucking thing on planet
Oh
Earth,
my
peaking at like
God,
probably
yeah, dude.
120 decibels?
Just give
I
you
don't. I
hearing
mean that
damage
causes
from
hearing.
playing the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is how we get our realism. We cause actual hearing damage.
Yeah, but unlike these guys, yours will not be covered as service related.
It's World War II. It's more realistic this way now.
Yeah, it's more realistic if my eardrums are bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it makes me want to replay Medal of Honor Airborne now, actually. Might have to do that one of these days, but well, you guys have any more alibis, any more thoughts on this wonderful, brilliant trailer before we call it?
I love the facial animation on this guy here. He
looks like the guy that plays the Red Skull.
his mouth has an emotion that is only tangentially similar to his like nose area, and his eyes, they tell me that man hasn't had a thought in at least 72 hours. That man has been awake on guard duty. Yeah, that man's been awake on guard duty through the entire war.
No, you forgot about it. GP fucking.
You
That's
figured
what
it out
they
there,
pulled
bud?
it from. Yeah.
Sherman's over here like A, B, C, D. What comes after 3? And you're like, Sherman, that's not even a letter.
But yeah, that's what they pulled it from. That's what it feels like.
Oh, it's absolutely
just say
AI made
they were-
trailer, dude.
They definitely fucking put Red Skull with a nose.
Yeah, they were like, what's that guy's name? He was in fucking oh my God, why am I blanking on like everything right now? He was in Lord of the Rings, he was in The Matrix. Hugo Weaving? Is that his name?
Hugo Boss.
Yeah. No, that's what that guy's wearing right there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Good suppliers.
My World War II
uniforms for the
uniform
Wehrmacht.
is yeah, we're not wearing Hanes on our balls here. We're wearing Kenneth Cole.
I know when you
So-
asked me to watch this trailer with you, like
Mhm.
I was like, oh, maybe it's fucking good, and then
You thought that? You thought that I wanted you to do a reaction to something good?
yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's
Sherman,
adorable,
you poor
Sherman.
sweet child.
I love it.
You should join us next week when we watch the entirety of any show on Netflix for a stream.
Oh,
It's going to be just as good as this trailer.
that would be brilliant. Anyway, yeah, I think 28 minutes of content out of 2
2-minute
minutes of a trailer is pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.